We have arrived at the Boneyard, where we continue our detective work and figure out who is really behind the terror in Boneyard Asylum. Bum, bum, bum. Are you new here? Yeah. Could you fill me in a little? I suppose. What do you need to know about? Can you give me some information about the Boneyard? This used to be a big city called Los Angeles or something. But the bombs hit really hard. Now they're just the Angels Boneyard. We we 80 towners are just trying to survive in the wreckage. Can you tell me more about this Los Angeles? Also, I know it's Angeles, but I really want to just have a case of the people don't know how it's actually said. And so I was also really tempted to have it like Los Angles, but that's really beyond the nose. Also, let's see how long I end up keeping it up before I just forget that I was doing that. Lots of people lived here. From what I hear, the survivors hid in a big place called a vault and came out years later. Some of them started the regulators. They founded Adentum, while the others formed the Blades. The gunrunners aren't from here originally. Where is this vault? Well, supposedly it was somewhere south of here, but I don't know really. I think everyone left because it was broken. Could be vault. I don't remember the number, but the one where we did get the water chip from the necropolis, but maybe not. Hmm. Can I ask you some more questions? I suppose. Tell me a bit more about the other residents of Edintum. Who do you want to know about? Ooh, okay, there's a lot of people. Okay, I probably will not actually go through all these people. Johnson. Zimmerman watches over our town. He makes sure that everyone gets fed and that everyone has a job to do. Okay, I guess I could probably do it fairly quickly. Oh, no. Caleb is the leader of the regulators. It's his job to protect Edintum. This is going to be a really annoying word for me to try and say all this time. He seems to enjoy it a little more than he should. Ah, our resident chemist. Miles makes bullets, and he also built the water distiller that makes sure we get clean water from the well. He's working on an underground that form of farm, not sure right now, but he's missing some parts. Hi. Tyne runs the shop. It's the bunker near the gate. He trades with the hub's merchants for us. Smitty. Hmm. Smitty is a tinker of sorts. He's good at repair work. He casts bullets and fixes broken stuff around town. And now you can all see really nicely. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner, to be honest. Okay. This dude, I have a feeling, is the vendor dude. Good day to you. What can I do for you? Ask your name. Why, everyone just calls me Smitty. I'd like to buy something. I'd recommend that you check out Tyne's store, just to one side of the gates. I don't actually sell anything here. I trade it to Tyne or the hub merchants for goods. Can I ask you a few questions? Ask away. Where did you get all your shop equipment? Why, any competent blacksmith could make his own anvil, of course. I really just sort of learned the craft by practice, but I made most of my own tools. Okay, I got enough info that I wanted. Okay, so maybe the store is on this side? What do you want? Alright. I'm John Zimmerman, Mayor of Edinton. What's it to you? The classic, I don't like your attitude, old man. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? God said you had a job for me. I might. Have you ever dealt with a vicious murdering band of thieves before? I do love that. What is it out here? Is there any place on the wayside that doesn't have a gang problem? It's like the Raider, like bandits and stuff, and like Skyrim and other Elder Scrolls games. It's like random enemy, bandits. Another group of enemies, bandits. You need someone to occupy something, bandits. Need a really annoying enemy, bandits. It's all you just like the jack of all trades kind of enemies. I've dealt with a few. Good. Then you know about how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of them all. I'm afraid we're a humble, God-fearing town that can't read that fast. That is only trying to survive. And these monsters prey on us. Yeah, that is actually like a legitimately good question. There's so many guards around them, and there's nothing being done about it. I'm curious. Why don't you get your guards to do something about them? Well, regulators keep them from attacking us outright, but it's all they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak up and read faster than you can, sneak in at night and kill our citizens or to kidnap our children, and he stops a moment to compose himself before continuing. Just last week, one of them burst through the north gate in the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body to blow up the regulators' barracks. No doubt to weaken us enough so they could launch a full-scale attack. So what happened to him? Luckily, the regulators killed him before he could complete his plan. I saw his body myself. Let's see. What would you like me to do? I'll give you 2,000 caps to kill their leader. I want that bitch's head. Why just the leader? They'll fall apart without her vile influence. I'll do it. Thank the gods. Finally, my son will be avenged. The Blades camp is to the north of here. Come back when you've done the job. Me, 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 me. Okay. I was kind of expecting to just be like teleported there, like you're doing it now. This looks like the resident chemist. I don't believe we've met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you? That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? I'm a chemist. Mostly, I work primer and powders so that we can reuse the brass casings from bullets, but I also dabble with some other chemicals. I like having a high science skill because I get to say these fun sciencey stuff. Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find someone who can appreciate chemistry, but to answer your question, some of the materials we get from the hub merchants. Others I manufacture or read faster than the human eye, or just find in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as some of the strains of fungi that I cultivate. Thanks for the info. Anytime. This looked like down, down, down to an underground farm. Just the mushrooms, okay. Hello, stranger. May I be of service? Getting to know the people of Adentum. I'm called Chuck. Welcome to Adentum. I'm afraid that most of the people here aren't too forthcoming with strangers. So what's your job, Chuck? I'm a farmer. I also like to do a little bit of work on the buildings, restoring them and keeping them intact. Sometimes I give advice. What kind of advice? Chuck pulls out a set of tarot cards. Let me consult the card. Chuck pulls a card with a picture of a man with a vibro blade and a flag. The Prince of Swords in the north. You must face a powerful foe far to the north. Thank you. Good journeys, Wanda. I was not expecting a dude with a tarot card to do like a tarot card reading, so that was interesting. There is more to the boneyard. Bones for the boneyard. Oh, blades. Ah, that's why it's blades. Numbers of blades. No wonder they'll fall apart. They don't look very fearsome, I must say. Hello, lad. What might ye be looking for today? Can you tell me about the blades? Good group of people is what the blades are. Stuck here between the damn regulators and the death claws. Ain't meant, ain't meant the happiest life for 'em, but they survive. Can I ask you something else? Aye, what else would you like to know? Don't mind me just having a really terrible generic Scottish accent for this random character. Who are you? Well, I'm okay. Maybe it's fitting. I'm McRae. I help the blades some against the death claws and that regulator bunch. Teach 'em a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties. What kind of stuff do you teach 'em? Well, my specialty is fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two more than the guy throwing them at me. Sounds like a dumb idea. I'd rather use gun. You think you could teach me anything? You seem to be all right, lad. My time's busy with keeping the blade schooled. If there were more to straightening themselves, I might be having time then. All right. Can I ask you something else? Uh, and then, have you seen the Death Claws? Seen 'em, I have. Run like hell I did. If you're looking for 'em, you'll find 'em over there. McRae points over to the east. I am not fighting the Death Claws. That is going to be a losing battle for me, that's for certain. Alright, okay. What's the deal with the regulators? I was thinking the Death Claws were the spawn of an unnatural act, but regulators are evil. Come once a month or so, they show their ugly faces, drag a father away from his wee ones. Yep, so pretty much both stories are like, they're stealing our kids. I don't know why I don't know why my narration voice has decided to turn Scottish. Beautiful woman with a sad look in her eyes. Well, let me talk to them. Can I help you? Are you the leader of this gang? Gang? We're hardly a gang. I am the one they all come to for direction. Zimmerman sent me. She looks a little nervous. But did he pay you back for killing us? What? What? Those piece of shit master, I'll kill them. I'll send them all to hell. Who are you gonna send to hell? The regulators. They were the ones that killed Josh. I never would do anything to hurt Josh. It's the regulators who are running our addendum, not Zimmerman. Why would the regulators kill Zimmerman's son? Josh lived here with me. I mean us. He knew the truth behind what was going on. The regulators told him if he ever tried to contact his father or return to Adentum, that they would kill him. They laughed at him. They were so sure he couldn't get to his father. They killed him. What did he do? One night he tried to sneak into town to tell his father what really was going on. I was monitoring the regulators' radio transmissions the night that he got caught. She looks down and shakes her head slowly. Here, it's all on this holodisk. Why haven't you given this to Justice Zimmerman? Not like any of us can even get close to Adentum. We'd be shot dead before we even reach the gates. Why don't I give him this disc? You would risk your life to help us? I'm not so sure it would help without the threat of violence to back it up. What we really need are some weapons from the gun runner. The thing is as well, I might be able to do like that with like I have good shotgun. I camp around the corner, and just like the farmhouse, they come around the corner. I blow their heads off. It works for the most part. Well, where are these guys? Why don't you get some weapons from them? They're a little to the east of here, but there's a deathclaw nest between us and them. We have never spoken with any of the gunrunners. Okay. Give me the holodisk, and I'll go talk to the gunrunners before I approach Zimmerman. Or what I'll do is I'll save. I'll approach Zimmerman, and I will try to take them all on by myself. And then, if that fails miserably, I do the planning part. I do the try this legitimately and not like, uh, not Rambo style. Thank you. You really could help us. Good luck. Can't see the holodisk. See you later. Like I keep saying, like I want to do this more often. I always end up getting busy, and so it's like I don't really have the time to do it. But hopefully I can keep doing it on Saturdays. But also I highly doubt that I will actually end up being able to continue it. So it's more like, well, I hope I will stream when I can. That's about it. Also, from what I can tell, it's not that many regulators, and I have plenty of shotguns. Have you done it? Is she dead? Is she dead? I've got something you need to hear. As he listens to the hull disc, he begins to shake and turn red. You think he might drop dead on the spot from the sheer hate. I'll kill all you fucking bastards. Guess that means we're done with you, old man. Oh, wow. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, feel free to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you really enjoyed, consider subscribing to the channel so you can see future videos as well as past ones. And on the screen now, you can find other videos of mine as well as the previous video. Until next time, have a wonderful life. Bye bye!